Hey, what's up guys? So we're going to be casting this game between Lil Wayne here in the blue at 1213 versus Lord Tyrant here in the red at 983. Card D from Lil Wayne. I still think Card D is a pretty good card. The first turn is just so good. Because you don't really attack that first turn anyways. Well, you can't actually attack. Interdimensional Prison is activated in response to Thunder King's attack. Thunder King's still a very good card against a lot of the meta still. I mean, spellbooks, like, they're very sad. Normals, occasionally they can become sad if Thunder King's on the board. And, Elemental Dragons don't like to deal with Thunder King. You can't add cards. And Mystical Space Typhoon activated hits a bottomless Tour Guide. Now, what is Tour Guide going to bring out? Hopefully, we'll see some other card besides Tour Guide. Yeah, it's going to be Tour Guide. I was hoping we see Dark Mimic level 3, and Torrential Tribute is activated as soon as the other Tour Guide is summoned. Pretty good stuff. Doesn't allow him to XYZ. But I feel like Torrential's kind of a power card. I mean, you could still hit. I mean, Tour Guide kind of is. You could argue that card is also a power card as well. But, just to see what is our player in the red playing Thunder King Turbo. He's got all the Thunder Kings. I'm still surprised Thunder King's actually at 2. That card should be at 3. Like, it's an anti-meta card and it stops decks that herp derp. So, it disappoints me that Thunder King's at 2. Even though sometimes, Thunder King can become a problem, even for me, I think it's balanced. Like, both players can't add, and, I don't think it's like a broken card. It's a really good first turn card, though. I'm surprised he doesn't want to attack with Thunder King. I mean, maybe he's afraid of a deeper and a heavy storm's activated, but probably Starlight Road will be activated in response right now. Ooh, that's gonna cost him a lot. Book of Moon. Ooh, so there's an example of ooh, ouch. That's gonna hurt a little bit. But there's an excellent example of where you can set a whole bunch of cards and then make your opponent think that, Dark Hole and just face down Thunder King? Okay, well, he's definitely going to be in control now. I mean, he had to use a lot of cards for that, but whenever you can take control and, get someone else's card, it's pretty good. Was there nothing in the grave? I mean, his Tour Guide could have technically attacked over that if he just reborn that, but reborning Tour Guide would not be that great. So now our player in the blue is going on the offensive. We see, nope. I was hoping to see like a Gorge draft right here, because right now our player in the blue definitely has way more control over the game. No back row, but Thunder King kind of protects himself majority of the time. Unless you're playing against a deck like Dark World, and it's just like, no, it's called Grapha. Thunder King can negate Grapha because Grapha is an inherent. Oh, it's a Dark Hole. Come on, Dark Hole reborn the Thunder King. That's yours. Oh, it's Falcon. That's pretty good too. I mean, he could have technically set the Dinah. That also would have been okay. That way he would still have a Dark Hole. But, I mean, Dinah would die. But if you can protect Falcon Dinah, it's a very good thing to do. Save Stone plus Falcon Dinah is pretty nasty for a lot of decks to deal with. I don't know what our player in the blue is playing. I mean, at the moment, he's used a lot of power cards. He used Heavy Dark Hole Reborn. Ooh, a face down Night Assailant. He's still playing that. This is like the other Tour Guide target. Some people just play just 2 Tour Guide, but cool to see some Night Assailant. I like that card. I think it's a very decent card. Unfortunately, False Dinah was no match for Night Assailant. That 500 defense. But, yeah. What I like about Night Assailant... Oh, he's playing E-Heroes. Okay, finally I get to see what one player is actually playing. I'm glad to see it's not Mermails. So E-Call gonna go for that Stratos. Finally, get that Stratos out. Stratos still a pretty good card. Interesting to see a hero deck play Macro Cosmos in the main deck. I felt like that card is kind of... I don't know. I mean, technically, if they get banished, it doesn't really matter. But you still need cards in the graveyard in the beginning. I don't know, maybe D-Fisher would be a better card. Because, materials would still go to the grave. And a Defect Veiler is set. Ooh. If someone's setting a Defect Veiler, that either means 2 things. 1, they have nothing. 2, it's more than likely that he's setting up for a Black Ledger Soldier or Chaos Sorcerer play. Let's see what it is. Ooh, a Heavy Storm was set. And a Pot of Avarice is then activated. Pot of Avarice is so good. Player in the blue. So many good cards this game. Pot of Avarice, Dark Hole, Reborn, Heavy. Even though his Heavy was like... he was kind of negative with that too. But yeah, he was in a position to clear the board and summon Thunder King. If you can clear the board and summon Thunder King, it's usually a decent idea to do it. Let's see. Is he going to summon an Alias? That's the question here. Okay, he's going to go for it. And his Torrential Tree is activated. But Starlight Road. Oh, Gemini Spark activated in response. Which he can do. And he can hit the other one. And it's a Deep Prison. That's a good card to hit. You do not want to get your E-Hero Shining Deep Prison. Come on, Miracle Fusion. Will he have it? Nope, doesn't have it. That has been a really dirty play. Every time when I summon Alias, like No Fear Alias, Macrocosm was activated immediately. Oh, okay, so Macro Rabbit out of our player in the blue. Player in the red is playing Macro Heroes. I just don't find that to be that great. Oh, Alias. Go for the Alias. So good. He's definitely in more control right now. But perhaps he activated immediately because he was perhaps afraid of mermails. I mean, for the longest time, we didn't know what our player in the blue was playing. But I didn't think it'd be mermails because of all the traps. Mermails usually doesn't play that many traps, if any at all. It might be like maybe a Solemn Warning, maybe a Deep Prison. I'm not saying a Torrential, but the traps are pretty much the Abyss Spheres. That's about it. But pretty good. I mean, Macro doesn't hurt Rabbit at all, though. Oh, Grand Mal's activated. Huh. Okay, so this means probably that face down is going to be like a Deep Prison. I would summon Alias. I'd just go for it, though. I mean, unless he's got like Miracle Vision, I'd first one of the enemy. Okay. So we know the other card in his hand is an Alias. He's going to go for Alias. Okay. I went for Thrasher, but I don't know if he plays Thrasher. So Macro does get banished. So we summon that Alias in a Bottomless Chakra, like I said. Kind of expected that. Well, does he have Miracle Fusion? That's the question. Because I would not have activated Miracle Fusion. Because Grandma. Oh, card D. Okay. I would still summon. I mean, he's only at 2,500 life points. Whatever he does, you could just bounce it back. You could card D later on if you need to. I would have gotten the damage in. Because whenever you can have Grandma in the field and they don't have anything, you could keep on summoning Grandma. You just bounce back whatever they summon and then you use Grandma. On top of that, if you have any monsters in your hand, you can keep on hitting them directly. I'd say it's a much better play. Oh, Tour Guide. Oh, the Tour Guide. Tour Guide is back. Let's see what he brings out. I'm actually kind of curious. Like, gonna go for Zen Mains? To get rid of Aliens? Super Poly during the end phase. Okay. It's a pretty good card. And you can activate Super Poly when Macro or D-Fissure is out because you don't actually have to, they don't have to go to the graveyard. Pretty good stuff. 2600 attacker. That also gets managed. And now this face down that could be a bottomless is complete. Well, actually, no, didn't he use 2 bottomlesses already? Or it's like torrential. But if it's a compulse, okay. If it was compulse, he would have activated it. So the only thing downside with Nova Master is no effect Nova Master has after like it's destroyed. Like with Ab Zero, it pops your field. With Shining, you at least get to add cards back. Oh, Grand Mole. Yeah, exactly. I knew that was gonna happen. That's a bummer. But if you can top deck right now, it's any monster that can, just attack for 18, he could be in a good spot. Or Miracle Fusion, finally, because this game has gone way too long without one Miracle Fusion being activated. And I think that is very interesting that we have not seen a Miracle this whole game. And a Monster Reborn is activated. I would go for Stratos, as long as you have a target for Stratos to search for, but he's going to go with Aliens. And a Bottomless Chakra is activated. Will we see any response? And a Gemini Spark is activated. That way he can maybe draw one card. So that will get banished, and he can pop, I don't know what he's... No. Gemini Spark allows you to destroy anything. It's one card. Sparks. You can't target your own Gemini. You not destroy a card. Yeah, I'll help him right here. You can destroy any card on the field. I'll help him out here. Sorry. And it doesn't have to like send it to the graveyard. You can't reborn. Only macro death? You can't reborn. What? You can't draw. You could just target. What's the problem here? Alright, so I guess they resolved it. I was PMing the player in the red just to say just target your own macrocosmos because that doesn't really hurt the Dino Rabbit player anyways. But I mean, you can chain your Gemini Spark and target the bottomless. There was no problem there. But like I said before, I mean, just to make it simple, he could have just said, okay, I'm going to target Macrocosmos. I'm a little confused why the player in the blue was trying to Rule Shark, but there wasn't really anything to Rule Shark about. But looks like, unfortunately, without those Miracle Fusions, all he needed was one Miracle Fusion, and he definitely would have won that game. That's kind of sad, though. He drew that many cards and was not able to get a Miracle Fusion. But we didn't even see Logia out of a player in the blue. But Grandmal putting in that nasty work. But thanks for watching. Age Nice signing out.